Hey girls, so TTC update. Today is cycle day 12 for me, and it's Tuesday the 24th, and just got home from work, if you can't tell by the scrubs. Anyways, I've had a really aggravating day. So, most of you know that my RE is 2 hours away, so in order for me to be able to get there, get what I need to get done, and back at work at a decent hour, I have to have the earliest appointment. It is 7 to 7:30, and today's appointment was 7:30, so that means I have to get up at 4. So I was already tired going down there from getting up at 4, and my appointment was at 7:30. I got there about 7:20. I was took back at 7:30 on the dot. And I was completely back in my car crunk, calling Lonnie at 7:44. And I was so mad. And that includes urine sample, ultrasound, results of the ultrasound, getting undressed, getting dressed, taking the elevator from the 9th floor down to the 1st floor, walking to the exit, taking the garage parking elevator up to the 3rd floor, and yeah, within 14 minutes I was completely done and checking out. So, normally I wouldn't be, no problem, in and out, that's good. But, once I tell you what he did, hopefully you'll agree with me, and hopefully I have a right to be a little mad. But, so, I get there, they take me back right away. She comes in and asks me if I've done an ovulation test this morning. I told her no, because they always do one there. She said, okay, well, you know, give your urine sample and get undressed from the waist down, and he'll be in a minute. So I got my urine sample and didn't waste any time. Like, she hadn't even left the room before I went in there to use the bathroom. Came out and was undressing, and he busts through the door. Like, didn't even knock or anything. And normally they knock, you know, before they come in. So I had to grab the little pink thing and unfold it, and then like climb up on the table while he's already sitting down at the little ultrasound thing. Didn't even apologize, didn't say nothing. I was like, whatever, you know, he's seen it all before anyways. So he says, okay, let's see what we have here. He did the ultrasound. He said that I have a total of 3 follicles, but that the 2 on the right side are small. They're 8 and 9, which is progress considering I really don't have any. I've never really even had any that big on my left or right side. On my right side. So that was a little bit of progress. And then on my left side, I had one that was a size 15. So I was like, okay, that's not bad. So he's like, go ahead, sit up. And he said, alright, so I'll see you back Thursday morning, and I'll see y'all Friday. And I was kind of confused, and I was there thinking, okay, why do I have to come back Thursday? He said, for the trigger shot. And I said, well, can't I just take that home with me? He said, oh no, ma'am, we don't do that. And I said, well, check your notes, because I got to do it last month. He said, you didn't see me last month. This is your first month. I was like, no, it's not. You were out of town or wherever, so I got to see the other doctor. And the cute doctor. And then Sunday when I came in, I seen the doctor that was on call, because there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they rotate each weekend. But anyways, he was like, oh, well, I just really want to see the size of your follicles before I give you the trigger shot. So if you don't get a positive OPK between now and Thursday, then just get up and come on, and we'll get you in Thursday. We'll see you Thursday morning. I was like, is somebody gonna? He said to call. I said, well, is somebody gonna be answering the phone at 5 o'clock in the morning? Because that's what time I have to leave my house in order to get back, you know, to work. And he said, oh, we'll fit you in. Just call when you're halfway here. So I was really aggravated about that, but whatever. If he wants to see him, we'll see him. That way I could see, you know, what the right size does or whatever. But then he said, and then I'll see y'all Friday. And I was like, and I didn't even think anything about it when he said it. And then I went to ask him a question about, because I take the prenatal vitamins, and, oh gosh, hang on, I'll show you which ones I take. Okay, so these are the vitamins that I take. Ooh, they look like this. They're all natural ones, and they're gluten-free and stuff like that. I take 2 of these every morning, and they're huge. This is the size of 1. so you can see how big they are. Anyway, so I brought these with me, and I asked him, you know, these are the ones I take. Is that enough folic acid and stuff like that? And he said, well, Jessica, and he said it like kind of talking down at me. And he was like, well, Jessica, if it says it's a prenatal vitamin, it's required by state law to have, you know, a certain amount of things in it. And I understand that. I knew that. I mean, I knew that much. And I was like, that's not what I'm asking. Like, is that enough folic acid? Is there anything else I can take? And he just like, okay, well, we'll see you Thursday and Friday, and walks out the door. I was so mad. Not even mention they didn't even test my urine for negative or positive OPK, which made me mad because of course I got charged for it. So I was so aggravated. I got dressed, and I had bet money you see steam coming out my ears because I was so ready to slap somebody. Because, you know, I pay out of pocket for this, and not to mention, you know, I drive 2 hours to see him. He could at least give me the decency to spend more than 2 minutes with me, especially when I'm asking questions. Now, if it would have been, if I wouldn't have had any questions to ask or anything like that, that would have been fine, in and out, and I'm good to go. But to walk out in the middle of me talking, a paying patient talking, really ticks me off. You know, we don't treat any of our patients that way, and I don't expect to be treated that way. So I was really aggravated. So I went to pay, and the girl said, well, we're just going to file this on your insurance. And I was like, I don't have insurance. Like, I've told them every time that I come that I don't have insurance. It's in my chart right there. I can see it. Patient does not have insurance. Insurance starts in July. And she was just like, and started scribbling out stuff. And then told me, you know, that it was going to be $125. And I was like, okay, well, can I ask what's going on? Because I have no clue what's going on. And she said, oh, well, here's your instructions right here. And she handed me this little card. It's at work, but she handed me this little card that said, test your OPK morning and afternoon till Thursday. If no positive OPK Thursday, to come in for an appointment for ultrasound and HCG trigger shot. And she said, and then we'll see y'all Friday. I was like, see us Friday for what? She said, for your insemination. I was like, for my what? And she said, yeah, y'all are scheduled for that. And I was like, I'm not scheduled for no IUI. We haven't discussed it. You know, I haven't agreed to it. I haven't said anything about wanting or needing no IUI. And she said, well, it's completely your choice, but that's what he has you down Friday for. And I said, well, you know what? This is really ridiculous. And I said, I'll be back Thursday, but it won't be seeing Dr. Winslow. And she said, yes, ma'am, because he's your doctor you have to see. I said, no, I'll be back Thursday, but I'll request to see a different doctor because this is ridiculous. And asked for my receipt, and I left. And she just kind of looked at me like I was being the biggest bitch that you can imagine. But, you know, there's nothing against IUIs. I've had one done in the past, but he didn't even sit down and discuss it with me. He didn't even say, okay, this is what I think you should do. It was just, this is what you're doing regardless. And, you know, IUIs are great for guys that have, you know, low sperm count or sperm, you know, have problems with the mobility of the sperm. But Lonnie has no problems whatsoever, you know, with his sperm. And the last time we did an IUI, I didn't even get pregnant. And then the next cycle when we did it by ourselves, you know, I got pregnant. So I just don't know if I want to spend $264 for an IUI when we can do it by ourselves perfectly fine without any problems. So, I don't know. That was my daughter's appointment. Really aggravating. I mean, the only pro to the IUI is that, you know, Lonnie will get a SA and we'll get to see, like, his numbers and stuff. That's the only thing that's positive about doing the IUI. Because the last time we did the IUI, he said it was only going to increase my chances by like 5% because it's not like we have a sperm issue. It's just going to stick them higher up there for me. So, and not to mention, then I'd have to take the whole day off work. So, $264 plus the whole day's work. Plus, it takes us I mean, it takes me about $50 to fill up my car, and then it takes a half tank there. So, $50 with the gas and, you know, including that. Plus, I already had to put gas in the car for today. Plus, eating. So, plus I still have to go Thursday, which is another $125 and gas down there. So, that'll put me going to that city. Going to that city 3 times in a week. Which I think is ridiculous. I mean, I can understand that they won't see me at Cycle Day 12. I completely get that. And I can understand if he wanted to see me Thursday. Okay, so you want to see if they grow. Okay, fine, whatever. But to not even ask me about the IUI just really ticks me off. I don't know. What do you guys think? What is your opinion? Do I have a right to be mad, or am I just tired and ill and blowing things out of proportion? You can be honest too. You won't hurt my feelings any. But anyways, I'll show you my OPKs. This is from yesterday at 11. You can kind of see the line. That's from yesterday at 11. So this is the one at 5. So it's kind of the same. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then, I don't know what the one was this morning because I didn't test. Jerks. And then this is the one from today at 5. So you can kind of see it. I don't know if it's any, I wouldn't say it's any darker. I'd say it's maybe probably the same. I don't know. But anyways. Oh, the questions. See, I had like a good bit of questions I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask him, you know, if that was enough folic acid or if I could take an extra supplement for the folic acid. And my RE in I was looking through my old medical records the other day for my RE in North Carolina and reading, you know, kind of what he said and stuff like that. And it had in there advised patient about aspirin. And I remember he told me, you know, a long time ago what it was for, and I know what it's for, but I was going to ask this RE if I should take it, if it would help, you know, since I've had 3 early miscarriages. And I didn't get to ask him that. And I don't know, there was just several little things I wanted to ask him about stuff to take. Like, I know Kelsey on here talks about is it the maca root or whatever? Maca, whatever it's called. I wanted to ask about that and stuff because they have these papers everywhere that says, please tell your doctor if you're on any vitamins or any other medications because it may affect your ovulation medicine. So I was going to be the good little patient and ask all the stupid little questions, and he totally walks out on me while I'm talking. It makes me so mad. Just laughing. So, questions for y'all. 1, do you think that I had a right to be aggravated and mad? 2, do you think that I should change doctors? Because there's like 4 in that practice, and it's a big practice. So do you think that I should change doctors? And maybe see another one? Or do you think I should just give him one more chance? Do you think we should do the IUI? Or should we just go naturally? Like, I want all y'all's opinions. I mean, I know ultimately it's our decision, but I just want to hear y'all's thoughts on it. So, any suggestions, put them below or message me. And yeah, that's it, I guess. Y'all be sure to check out my friend Lynn's page. She's just found out she's pregnant not too long ago, and I talked her into doing some pregnancy vlogs. I had posted on my Facebook, but yeah. So check her out. I'll put her link below. And good luck to everybody else that's getting ready to start trying again or is in your 2-week window and that's found out you're pregnant. So yeah, I guess that's it. This video is probably like 20 minutes long and we'll have to edit it all down. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.